Facts Verse presents. On the eve of their 75th wedding anniversary, this elderly couple finally fulfilled a lifelong wish. Help us spread the word about Facts Verse by clicking that like button. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Jeanette and Alexander's love story began in Stamford, Connecticut. They were both born in 1919 to Polish-immigrant parents. The two met when they were only 8 years old. Even at that young age, they just knew they were destined to be together. When Alexander was young, he carried around a picture of Jeanette in her Holy Communion outfit. Over time, the couple's love grew, and finally in 1940, the two were married. Shortly after they were married, Alexander joined the United States Navy as a telegraph operator. It was around this time that World War II was beginning. He was sent to the Pacific to battle Japan. Fortunately, he did come home to his wife safely when his time in the service was over. When Alexander came home, they were finally able to live together like a normal married couple. Alexander took a job in the advertising industry in New York City, where he worked for the next 20 years. During this time, the couple did some traveling. They had adventures in tropical places, such as Bermuda. The two made the most of every moment they had together. Alexander and Jeanette always wanted a big family. They had 5 children – Amy, Richard, Donna, Lynn, and Andra. They were a close family who spent plenty of time together. In the early 70s, the couple decided that they needed a change of scenery, and they moved from the East Coast to San Diego, California. When they moved there, Alexander started his own marketing company called Blue Sky. He specialized in advertising and fashion photography. Wanting to spend as much time with his bride as possible, he made it a family business. Jeanette worked as the chief stylist. When Alexander wasn't working or spending time with his wife, he enjoyed his 2 other passions, golf and art. Over the years, Alexander and Jeanette's love for one another remained strong. Their daughter Amy said that she always remembered her parents' hearts beating as one. When their children grew up, their family continued to grow. They had 10 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren. They had an amazing life filled with career success, family, and love. In 2015, Alexander's health began to fail. He fell and broke his hip, which was when his health took a rapid decline. By now, he was 95 years old. He didn't want to leave Jeanette's side, so the family hired people to care for him in the couple's home. Even though he was going fast, he needed to be close to Jeanette. He had a hospital bed right beside where Jeanette slept. He couldn't stand the idea of being away from his wife. As Alexander got weaker and weaker, Jeanette began showing signs that her health was beginning to decline as well. She wasn't well physically or mentally. She was often confused, in fact. She would lose track of time, and she didn't know what time of year it was and would frequently ask her children. When they told her that it was June, she hoped that it was the 29th. June 29th was the day that she and Alexander would celebrate their 75th wedding anniversary. It was a few days short of their diamond anniversary, but their children decided to tell her it was their anniversary. The family brought flowers and balloons to their home to mark the anniversary, and it was huge for the couple because one of their wishes was to spend their diamond anniversary together. Alexander and Jeanette had a second request. They wanted to die together, in their bed, holding hands while in each other's arms. Well, sadly, that did not happen. Alexander passed away first on June 17th. He was holding his wife's hand when he passed, and when he went, she said, "See, this is what you wanted. You died in my arms and I love you. I love you. Wait for me. I'll be there soon." And she was right. Less than 24 hours after Alexander died, Jeanette passed. Their children believed that their love was so strong that they couldn't not be together, so Jeanette just let go. Fortunately, they were able to grant one of their parents' final wishes. Alexander and Jeanette were buried together on their true anniversary, June 29th. Alexander and Jeanette's children knew their parents loved one another. Their caretakers were blown away by the love that these two shared. The fact that they passed away less than 24 hours from one another, that was the most fantastic love story the nurses and hospice workers had ever heard. A love story for the ages. Subscribe for more.